Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Hope you woke up, serene mind, peace of mind, positive mindset, understanding that things are changing each and everywhere, in each and every individual. Paying attention, making sure that you in sync with divine timing and divine order. Spirit giving me this message to bring this morning. I want to kind of help individuals get a better understanding of themselves, of the function of themselves. Okay? First off, I'm sending love each and every individual. Blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. Now, first off, I want to explain this. Take McDonald's, take Burger King, take any one of these places. Take them all right? If these places wouldn't have ever been built, would you know of a Big Mac? Would you know of a McDonald's? Would you know of some chicken nuggets from over there? Like, would you know of these things? McFlurry and all that? Would anybody know of it? Would it be a thought in anybody's mind? And I'm going to give you a second on that. If these things was never there, never built, would it be a thought in your mind or anybody else's mind? No, prophet. And you will be right. You will be right. So your thoughts, you think they exist? See, that's a question to make you think. That's a question to make you think. Do your thoughts exist? What is an idea? I know the definition, they give you a definition of idea. Listen, there was a time, there was no words. No words were spoken. Not one word came out the mouth of individuals, okay? Now, when Prophet told you about these seeds, the seeds that's planted, the same seeds you getting to hear right now through this language, okay? You getting to hear it through language. So how did you get to hear it if it was a time that individuals didn't communicate through their mouth? Right here. Right here. You have no idea how important an idea is to you. An idea and a thought. These are codes. They're codes, okay? Everything is mental. Prophet told you this is a mental world, mental planet that you living on, mental reality that you living within. It's mental. It's from here, okay? Now, your conscious that's awakening, right now. How is it awakening? Like, explain that. Explain that. Like, how though? That's these codes. That's these light codes. See, we call them light codes. Prophet call it light codes because I get the information. I get the information. I transform that information to you through language. I transform this information that I get to you through this language. At one time, it wasn't language. I can give you a word. I can give you a word, Lemuria, and I can let you unleash yourself within these type of things. Stories and what's gonna be right and what's gonna be wrong. You have your own feelings and system within you. But you have the right system within you, definitely, to figure anything out that you need to figure out. You got the codes. Like, where you think cheat codes and all this come from? That's why you being held down the way you being held down through your mental, because of these cheat codes. See, when prophets say it's bigger than you, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you could grasp, even letting your mind think about. It's that big. So understand that it's cheat codes. Everything, it's light codes that I get, but I transmute it, transform it. Not transmute it, I transform it into language through this language so you can understand it. Other than that, you wouldn't have this knowledge that I'm giving you. You wouldn't have this information. If I kept it to myself, you wouldn't have it. If I kept the light codes to myself, just as well as every other individual that receives them, people wouldn't have this information. People don't understand how it happens. That's how it happens. Unless you thinking about the things Prophet thinking about, unless you making a video to me like this. But it's not happening like that. I'm giving you information. I'm giving you information beyond your understanding. But let me tell you something. This is what you have to understand about life. See, A and B, they teach you, you go from A to B. Okay? If you at A, when you think about B, you already there. You already there. You just got to physically bring yourself there. Physically bring yourself there. What that mean then, Prophet? What does it mean? It means it's already created. You just got to make it down here in the 3D. It just has to work its way to the 3D. Physically. This is a physical realm. But it's ran mentally. It's mentally. You understand that? Because you physically see me. But I'm not physically giving you nothing right now. I'm mentally giving you something right now. I need you to, Spirit say listen again if you need to listen again. However many times you need to listen. But you have to understand this message. I'm not going to be talking about this within every message. This is not going to be a reoccurring thing. These codes is what you're receiving. It's what you're receiving. Now, why are you receiving them? To help you awaken, because you have codes within yourself. See how some of y'all starting to get them good thoughts, them good positive thoughts, them thoughts that's gonna change everything for the better, those beneficial thoughts for everybody, not the selfish ones. You see how some of y'all getting those? You starting to receive your codes. You starting to receive your codes. But if you don't act on it, then you living in vain, because that's what you here for. You here for that. You here to raise the vibration and the frequency of yourself so you can receive these light codes, so we can change this reality, this earth, so we can transform this earth back to the way it's supposed to be, the way it was seeded. Because it wasn't seeded like this. It wasn't seeded for individuals to be running around being ignorant, killing each other, and all of that, man. It wasn't meant for none of that. Being childish. It wasn't meant for none of those negative, nothing negative. But through the deception, through the want to have control and the power, that's where you get your lifetime right now. You get to sit in this lifetime without a clue of what's going on. But you have individuals like Prophet trying to wake individuals up. Individuals snowing so hard. The information is hard to sink in. It's hard for it to sink into them. You're not going to hear this information just anywhere. What I just told you, you're not going to hear it nowhere. You're not going to hear it nowhere. You might hear light code, but you're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear how it's transformed like that. They're not thinking about it like that. We doing it, but individuals are just not breaking that down like that. This is information I'm giving you to try to help you so you can understand what ideas is, what thoughts are, what they truly are, and how important your thinking and your free choice is. See, now it gives you a whole new spin on it, huh? A whole new look at it. That explains why you hearing all of these, man, just these Illuminatis and the secret society, all these negative groups. That's why you hearing that. Because that's the individuals that planted all of these light codes. Not light codes, but light code lockdown. Put it like that. Light code lockdown. Where you didn't receive no information. You didn't have a clue that you had God inside of you. You was covered up that much. Your vibration and frequency had dropped that much to where you didn't even know God was inside of you. You was looking for him to jump through the clouds at you. That's how low your frequency and vibration was. But that's through these cheat codes. That's through the cheat codes. See, now, I've raised my vibration and my frequency. I operate out of love and compassion. Like I did my shadow work. Like I understand a lot of things beyond the average human. Okay? Because I'm not a human. I'm just in a human vessel. But I've raised my vibration enough to where I can receive these light codes and I can transform it through this language so you can understand it. You can hear it. You can hear it. You could hear it. It goes in your ear. But other than me talking, you wouldn't have this information. You just wouldn't have it. Explain to yourself how would you have it. That's the thing you gotta understand and respect about spirit. About source and the creator, because he's sending it to you like that. You wouldn't know none of these things that I'm saying if I wouldn't give you the light codes through the language, because it wasn't language at one time. Where you think telepathy come from? Telepathy and all that. It's mental. But you have to see it through your third eye, through your discernment. Everything around you, man, it's within you. Everything around you is within you. You connected to the all. You see how they say all that is? You can be connected to the all that is. Your creator is the all that is. But understand these seeds that been planted, it's codes. It's codes. It's codes, and they taught them through ideas and thought. Through ideas and thought. This is way before. This is the beginning of this civilization. Okay? through ideas and thoughts. See, now when you gonna go research, history or however you do it, and you gonna get to like the Samaritans and the the Mesopotamians and all of this, excuse me, man, then you're gonna get to all these things where they started forming and they started language and all of that. But before it was the word, it was just little signs. It went from this to just signs. You got to understand what has happened. What has happened all the way till now. What happened? You got this language. This language that you have is tricky. Your dictionary, most of the words in your dictionary is the opposite of what it actually means. And you got to understand language, because these words are rooted. Where they rooted at, that's what it means. That's what it means. So they give you a different definition of it. But every time you say it, it means what it actually means. Not what you think it means, what you was taught it meant. Because you was taught it meant that. That didn't come through here. That's what you was taught. It's a difference between what you know and what you was taught. It's a difference between what you know and what you was taught. What you know, you don't need nobody to tell you. You don't need to learn it. You don't need that. That's what you was taught. But they give you all this information that what you know is what you was taught. So you can stick to the script. Understand what Prophet explaining to you. Please understand what Prophet explaining to you. Is the negative agenda the way? Go and look at the news. Just look at society and how they've trained individuals to think a certain way about certain things. Individuals think certain things mean a certain thing, so they act certain ways according to it. And it's created division, and it's created, man, it's hate. All these things is created. That's things that's created. That's why when you go to school, you got your own face. I think that thing gonna shape the way you want to shape it. You just got to look in the mirror. But they teach you, this is a smiley face. This mean you're sad. This mean that. They on a vibration and energy thing. You have no clue. You just coming into the world. That's how ahead they be on you. Some of y'all grown just like Prophet. Y'all just waking up. Them people had a long run with you, man. They had a long run with you. Like, understand what I'm telling you. It's codes. See, when you always heard, like, when you get a good thought, go with the good stuff, the positive stuff, man. Don't worry, leave the negative. Yeah, grab the good codes. That's when them light codes get to seep in, man. That's when your brain you're thinking a certain way. It can't come in unless you're thinking a certain way, yeah. Unless you have room for it to come in. But most individuals, they just leave that much because they be distracted. So a little thought come in here and there. Other than that, they just on the move. But they being guided. Just enough to make it, to get by. Like, that's not, you meant to clear all that negative, make room for your real reality, them real positive thoughts. Because that's something they can't take away. They can't take it from you. It's within you. It's a part of you. You connected to the all. Only thing they can do is manipulate and distract your mental, so you don't realize that. That's why all these things is negative. That's why going to the club, it feels so good when you're in there. You happy, you cheers, what's up? But when you break yourself down, all it's doing is what? Destroying you. destroying you, aging you. That's all it's doing. But we think it's doing something else because we smile, because they told you if you smile and you think that mean happy. That shit don't mean, that's not what that mean, man. The way you feel sometimes, it be the real feeling. It be the real feeling. You just jump back into reality, or you just stay within reality. Everybody gets this information. You have to be able to get it. They just have to keep constantly distracting you. Bet you woke up this morning, look, shoo, you're on the move now. Your brain on the move now. Not talking about you. Your mind on the move now. On the move now. Prophet might have slowed you down to think for a second, but shit, you was on the move, man. On the move. Gotta be still with yourself, because that's where they coming in at. The code's coming in at. They coming in through individuals like Prophet and so many other individuals. But that's individuals that understand how to get them. That's individuals that understand how to raise their vibration and frequency so they can help. When I say I was proud of myself, you have no idea how proud of myself I am. Matter of fact, you have no idea of the things I've been through. And as I'm saying that, Spirit telling me, and you have no idea of some of the things I saved you from. And I know it's all real. I know it's all real. But I know what I got to do now. I know how to grab my ideas and my thoughts now. I know that now. I know not to be on some stupid mental thinking shit. I understand that beyond an understanding. Because the job is this. The job is to bring these codes. See, individuals gonna come into they self. When they come into they self, why going with, what's the deal about going within? Because everything is here. Everything is here. Everything. Everything that is and everything that ever will be already exists. Already exists. You be thinking of that, you be thinking on that about them good things for yourself, but you don't realize like it already exists. You in the physical. You gotta keep making moves toward it. Keep moving toward it. Just keep moving toward it. Keep moving toward it. Keep it in your mind frame. You're gonna be there. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings. Watch what you give out your mouth, watch what you take in your ears, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement, man, if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement. You know that negative and doing all that stupid shit, you know that shit hurts you. That shit affects other individuals. That shit take money from you. You know what it does. You know what it does. Shit start fights and everything. That's the wrong codes you living by. Jealousy and all that shit is the wrong codes you living by. On the other hand, you know that being straight up, loving in a positive way, helpful, moving toward motivational things, inspirational things, you know that's your walk of life. But you caught in the middle. You caught in the middle. And I say that because you live in life now. But Prophet talking to you from the other side. I'm talking to you from the other side. Just understand your place in space. That's what it means. Your place in space. Understand your place in space. You the one moving with between A and B. That's your space. That's your space. You just got to understand the places. You got to understand A and B. You got to understand that when you thinking of it, it be there. You just got to move toward it. You just got to move toward what you want. Call them things that's not as though they are, and they're going to come to pass. Man, how that happen? How that happen? Till next time, I'll be back with another video, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody, man. Peace out.